undies in a fresh pair. Today, guys, we have the upcoming release of the Jordan 13 playoffs set to release on February 18th at a retail price point of $210. And we have here today one of my grails, one of my biggest grails of all time, man, and one of my favorite models of all time, and that being put together, of course, the Jordan 13 playoff. And this is the third time that this shoe is being retroed since its original release in 1998 and then later on being retroed in 2011. So it's been 12 years since we've seen this retro being brought back in the rotation, and this is my second time owning a pair of these, the last time being back in 2011. And it being an all black shoe, it's definitely something that I love to add in my arsenal, something that would match with everything. And I will say that definitely the materials used on here are nice. They're not like insanely superb or anything out of the ordinary, but they are nice for me paying $210. The nostalgic factor though here definitely is really what has me wanting this pair. This shoe was originally debuted during the All-Star weekend of 1998, and it's been 25 years since that date. So in celebration of that, Jordan Brand decided to bring back this shoe for All-Star weekend. So there's a little bit of history and a little bit of meaning to this release in particular. This shoe is also the shoe that Jordan would later wear into the playoffs and be a part of the playoff run that gave us the last shot of the Jordan 14. The shoe features a very nice tumbled leather. You see those Jordan 13 little pockets. You have that nice midsole, which is in a suede or nubuck. Like I would say it's more so like a suede material. It's really nice. And you also have that same exact suede going on the inside as well as running down the tongue. Now the tongue is a little bit different than your typical Jordan 13s for the fact that it has that ring around there. That ring symbolizing that championship that was soon to come. Just the playoff itself, I think that the ring played a lot alongside with the history of the champions of that time. And when Jordan actually had wore these, he was going into his 6th championship that would end up being his last. Of course, you cannot forget about the cat eyes and this whole entire shoe being featured as a Black Panther. That's the whole entire thought process behind this whole entire Jordan 13, if you don't know. These being like the pockets within a Black Panther and the whiskers. The bottom pods of the 13 being that of a cat's paw, as well as the hologram on the back and hologram on the bottom representing that of, you know, cat's eye. These have definitely gone down as one of my favorite shoes, and I would be surprised because a lot of people are not humongous fans of the 13s. I love them. The 13s, the cherries, the breads, the flints, now the playoffs, the wheats, the chutneys, one of my grails of all time. This is adding another one into the arsenal that I can rock every single day. And of course, I can't forget about the He Got games. It of course comes in the OG Jordan box as it originally dropped back in 1998. Silver box, the red Jumpman right there on the box itself with the tag. The tag actually says black/true red white. And as you can see on this box in particular, I got a size 9. Now, typically I'm an 8.5 to 9, and I was gonna go for 8.5, but I could not acquire an 8.5 at the time, so I went with the 9. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna stay with the 9. These fit very, very snug as is because the 13s themselves are just very padded shoes. There's a lot of cushioning going within that whole entire shoe, so it's all perfect for me. The box though, on the inside, nothing, you know, spectacular, nothing insane, so to each its own. On the bottom, of course, you have that herringbone design alongside with that carbon fiber. And this is a different type of carbon fiber that you don't see on any other type of Jordan out there. Of course, you have the carbon fiber on the 12s, you have the carbon fiber on the 11s, you have the carbon fiber on the 13s, and I'm pretty sure there's some other ones in the forefront moving forward. The Jordan 11 really popped things up with the carbon fiber, and then moving forward, you know, Jordan Brand has kept iterating it and bringing it into new models because it's so lightweight, but it's so strong and durable that it just really helps out the arch support within the sneaker. And then the herringbone used on this is one of the best out there. Even to this day, I say it just gives a lot of great grip and a great traction when moving and just, you know, grooving throughout this whole entire shoe. It's the Jordan, man. It is what it is. As far as Jordan 13s on the list for this one, this is definitely a top 5. He Got games, flints, chutneys, cherries, and then probably this, you know, this would definitely be there. There's probably some other ones that I can fight with. I probably forgot, but definitely there's some ones I can fight with. I just love this one for the fact that it's all blacked up and dressed really nice. The leather, the tumbled leather used, the suede used, the reds, the popping. This is an overall solid kick that you could pretty much rock with anything. And as I stated before, as far as sizing goes, you can go true to size. So don't feel afraid to go with your true size, but if you want to go a size up, If you don't want it too snug, you won't be wrong with that. You can go with either or. In my opinion, I'm gonna stick with the 9, even though 8.5 probably wouldn't be as bad. I'm just gonna stick with the 9. $210. Of course, I gave you guys my thoughts and opinions on how I feel about that price point right now. And if this was another type of shoe, definitely would pass. But this being a Grail and a shoe I haven't had in a long time, I have my other pair downstairs that are just dead. I definitely needed to add this one to the collection. And they haven't changed much from this one, all the previous ones. They pretty much have kept it all the same. There's nothing really different whatsoever. So you don't have to worry about little changes and weird things that, you know, sometimes Jordan Brand decides to do when it comes to these classics like this. And right now, looking at the last sale on this shoe in particular, I see the last sale being at $228, $10 above retail with fees and everything included. You're looking at about $250. So whether or not these are gonna sell out, I think they're gonna sell out. Now, how much they're gonna go for afterwards, up or down, that part I'm just really uncertain of. At the same time, there's 13s that I've seen sitting right now, like at Soul Play. For instance, the Soulfly 13s are sitting. The black and baby blue Gammas have been sitting. So, you know, it's a toss up. But this is a classic. I just don't see it happening, but you never know nowadays. Let me know also, do you guys like the on-foot portion throughout the video or at the end of the video, or both? Throw a little bit of it in left and right. I want to hear y'all tell me that down below in the comment section. I love y'all, and I'm gonna end y'all off with the on-foot review, man. Let's get it.